Begin with, how do you see the threats of the TTP, and in what manner you are going to handle it?
I think we are not left with many choices at the moment how to deal with them. At the moment we have only one option to deal with them, and that is kinetic. And they do pose serious threats especially to two of our provinces, Balochistan and KP. But we are facing the brunt, and our forces are facing it very bravely. Immense sacrifice, and we hope and pray that this will, the way it was eliminated twice before in last 25-30 years, we hope to eliminate this threat also, the latest. But along with the kinetic measures, which will ultimately, that is like surgery. But post-surgical, we have to adopt some measures which will ensure that it doesn't come back, or there's no resurgence of this threat again.
Your justification to carry out attacks inside Afghanistan, where you thought that there are TTP terrorists hiding there, but Afghan government is claiming that most of them who were killed, they were civilians.
That's in my opinion, that's just a cover. Everybody knows there are thousands of Talibans of Pakistani origin, the TTP, the Pakistani brand of Talibans. They are living over there. They have support from different factions of the Taliban government in Kabul also. This is something which is perhaps Pakistan is the main target, but Iran is suffering. Central Asian countries are suffering varying degrees. But this problem, we had a meeting of Quad 4 in September in New York. I represented my country in that meeting. China, Russia, Russian Federation, and Iran were there. So Iran also faces the same problem. But Iran has managed this problem in a much better way. Our management over the years, over the decade, has been very shabby and very disorganized. They have settled almost everywhere in Pakistan, and we can't even monitor them. We do not have means to locate them or monitor them, whereas Iran has, managed it in a much organized manner.
And that's why you're resorting to use force to expel it?
No, use force. We are just responding to the use of force. It's not we don't have a choice because we are being attacked. What do you expect, that we should go down on our knees and beg for mercy from them? We have to react. We have to react in the same manner. We should, when our country is in danger, our civilians are in danger, our security forces, our armed forces, our militia, our FC, our police, they're all in danger. They are fighting, and they're fighting really well and sacrificing their lives while protecting the homeland.
The bigger challenge that your government has been saying time and again is that the Afghan government has been providing shelter to them. And that seems to be challenging. In what manner you intend to handle this problem?
So this is a multifaceted problem. You have rightly pointed out the role of Afghan government also. I've been to Kabul in last, I think it was about 2 years back, and I met their top leadership. They were receptive, but there was some hesitancy on their part because of their relationship with TTP, a traditional relationship where they have fought NATO forces together. They were allies against the NATO forces. So that is one problem. They actually offered us that we can relocate them if the expenses are borne by Pakistan. But that was not a foolproof arrangement. So we were skeptical about it, that wherever they are relocated, they can always come back to again, the same areas just across the border from Pakistan. So that was our skepticism about this proposal has sort of put this thing on hold, or maybe, I won't say permanently rejected this option, but it's not under consideration, at least for now. So this is something which can be effectively tackled if there's cooperation from Afghan side. Sadly, we do not have cooperation from the way we expected. Perhaps our investment over the decades in Afghan issues or whatever was happening in Afghanistan in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and last 2 decades also, almost for 50 years. So that investment has gone waste, gone down the drain. We thought that they are our brothers, they are our neighbors, and we have multiple ties, historical ties, religious ties. And the way Pakistan has taken losses over the last 5 decades in human terms and in material terms, we always thought definitely our thoughts were misplaced, very, very misplaced. I don't want to. Otherwise, if we had refrained from interfering in their affairs, we should have, in hindsight, I used to say that even then that we had no business to go into a war against Soviet Union, but we had no business to enter into a war between NATO and Afghan Taliban. This is something which we are regretting. As a nation, we are regretting.